Well, today we're going to do a session on really getting to know your ChatGPT account better and make sure that you're using the features in your ChatGPT account, because you need to make sure that you know these. And I find that a lot of people haven't had just a walkthrough of ChatGPT to know what everything is in their settings, what some things mean, and how they can really take advantage of it. So you guys ready? Give me a ready in the chat box. Today should be about 20 to 30 minutes to walk through all of this, but I would love for you to have your ChatGPT account open because, even though we're recording this, doing things at the same time makes all the difference. You'll actually get it done. All right. So ready? Your ChatGPT account is open. Okay. So if you're new here, anybody new here? Let's see if we have anybody that's new. Dawn is a newbie. So Dawn and Marvin are newbies. So Dawn and Marvin, we meet every Thursday, except if we're having a summit, which will be in 2 weeks from now. Let's see, not next Thursday, but the Thursday after we have a summit. But we come together every Thursday. We either bring you expert guests or myself, my sister, Daedrian, Ava, other people on our team present to you just things that you need to know to make your life and your business and your personal careers better. Good? So what I want to do today is walk everybody through, and then we have a Facebook group. So make sure that you're in the Facebook group, and everything is completely free to do the learning. So make sure you tell a friend or two. So what we're doing today is going over my favorite AI tool, my absolute favorite AI tool, and how to make sure that your account is set up right so that you're maximizing the account and that you're also have the security settings and stuff set up. Okay. So, hey, Denise. So right now inside of your ChatGPT account, the top right-hand corner, you see your face there. I want to start at the top. Let's start at the top and go down. So right now I'm in my plan, which is a plus plan. So I pay $20 a month. Any other plus users here? Just give me a P in the comments if you're a plus user. Doesn't matter. I just want to know. So, okay, lots of plus users. So you're paying $20 a month. If you have more than one person on your team, like we do, you're going to want to sign up for the Teams account. So you're going to click on Teams right here, and then you're going to pay $25 a month. Do you see that right there? Teams, $25 a month. And so Teams is just more secure. It's for your team, that kind of stuff. All right. So right now we have a plus plan. Does anybody have a staff or a team, other people that they would want to add to their ChatGPT account? Just say me if that is you. Just say me if that is you. Okay, nobody yet. All right, so you might not need to know that yet, but when you do, sign up for a Teams account. And then we'll go down to the next button here called My GPTs. Yep, Anna, you're on a free account. Okay, that's fine. You see where it says My GPTs? Click on My GPTs. So I want everybody to get here. Click on My GPTs. Yes, you're there. If you don't have a ChatGPT account at all, you're going to go to chatgpt.com right here, chatgpt.com. All right. So good. All right. So you see My GPTs. So this is where you can create GPTs. And so if you need to create any GPTs and you need to get to it easy and quickly, you're just going to click on My GPTs. They're not showing up in the sidebar anymore for some people. It's not showing up for me. So that means I have to go to this place, My GPTs, to get to your GPTs. Got it? What is a GPT? A GPT is a tool that you can create to do different things. So for example, we have GPTs that help us. I'm going to look to see if I can find a funny one here. Let's find a funny one or an easy one. Word of the day. So this is a GPT. Has anyone here built a GPT? Say me in the chat if you have built one. All right. Some of you have built one. That's awesome. Congratulations. Some of you have built, I see Ella's here. Some of you have built 20, 50, 100. So here we go right here. This is a GPT that I built that's called Word of the Day. Now I am still in my ChatGPT account. Okay. And so I have to be logged into my account to use this, but free people and plus people can use it. So let me go ahead and send you my GPT really quickly. Okay. Cheryl likes the one that turned the picture into a cartoon. I can show that one. Okay. So this is word of the day. So my niece came to me and she's like, I want to learn a new word every day. I want to get better. So I built a word of the day for her. So now I'm at this GPT, and what do the instructions say? Start off by typing hi. So I'm just going to say hi. Okay. See what it says. Are you ready to learn a new word today? And I'm going to say yes. Great. Today's word is astonish. Astonish means to surprise someone very much. Would you like to see it used in a sentence? Yes, I would, as a matter of fact. Sure. Here's a sentence using the word astonish. The magician's amazing tricks always astonish the audience. Would you like to know how to pronounce astonish? And I'm going to say yes. Then it's going to say astonish is pronounced astonish. And I do I have voice typing? How come it's not? Oh, I'm on Safari, but it can read it out loud.
Astonish is pronounced as stonish. Would you like to know how to say astonish in another language? If so, which language?
Right. And so I'm going to say yes, Spanish. Yes, Spanish. Right. And said in Spanish, astonish is asombrar. Would you like to see it used in a sentence? First, I want to hear how it says it.
In Spanish, astonish is asombrar. Would you like to see it used in a sentence in Spanish?
Yes, I would. And I'm just going to reply back yes. So UK, right, yes. So yes, this is programmed to be for a US person. So it says in Spanish, okay, here it is. Sure, here's a sentence using it in Spanish, and I can listen to it out loud.
Using asombrar in Spanish. El truco del mago siempre logra asombrar al público. Would you like to learn another word?
His pronunciation is bad, but there you go. And then I'm just going to say yes. And then we can learn another word. So the whole point of this GPT is to help my niece, Ava, to learn a new word of the day. And she also said she wanted to learn how to use the word in a sentence and how to use the word, how the word is pronounced in another language and all kind of stuff. So, Cheryl said it gave me curious. Your absolutely favorite word. So we're gonna talk about the voice, and then also if you're on Chrome, you can use voice chat. Voice chat with ChatGPT. I'm gonna see if it's gonna come up, the Chrome extension. If you don't see it, but look on your ChatGPT. Do you see that you now have the voice control right there where you can actually use it? I was looking for voice control. I'll have to look for that. Chrome extension if you don't see it. So for some people, you can hear it now, like everybody can have the read aloud function. And for others, even the microphone is here. On your phone, it's always there. The headphones or the microphone and the speaking out loud. So just wanted to show you that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make a GPT. So to make a GPT, you're going to click on word of the day. So this is just me showing you the back office first, okay? So to create a GPT, you can click on create and then tell the GPT what you want it to do. In this case, I knew what I wanted it to do, so I put it in the configure section, right? And so these are the instructions for my GPT. Let me open up ChatGPT again. And if you go to my GPTs and click on create a GPT, you can go in the configure section, paste in the instructions, write the name up here, word of the day, right? Word of the day. And then you can put in the description, the conversation starters, like you can do any of these that you want to build a GPT. So we've got training on GPTs. I'm walking through your account. So I'm like, a lot of you aren't building solutions for yourself. and it's included with your ChatGPT account. So let's take advantage of the GPTs that you can take advantage of. You can't create it with free, but you can play around with it in the free version. So if you click on create, I could also talk to this GPT here and tell it what I want. So I could say, I would like for you to be a word of the day bot, right? And so I would just keep talking back to it. Does that sound good to you? Yes. And it would walk me through how I want this bot set up. Okay. So I always paste the instructions in here. I'll work with ChatGPT to come up with my instructions, but you can see I pasted the instructions in the chat. So as you're reviewing this, you can go back through it anytime and see what the instructions were. Okay. So good. Anybody have any questions? Let me read it. Debo, is there a link? I had to rejoin. Daydrian just posted the link in there. Thank you, Daydrian. How do you insert the voice tool? So let's keep going with ChatGPT. So we were just in the My GPT section. And so to create it, you can still play around with GPTs, but I don't think you can create it if you have a free account. So once you upgrade to a plus account, then you can create it. Is there a word limit in the configure? There is. I think it's 8,000. Is it 8,000? Let me ask ChatGPT. What is the word limit for creating instructions for a GPT in ChatGPT, right? Was it in the configure section? Yeah, in the configure section. So blah, 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 blah. It's telling me about something else. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about GPTs here. Boom, boom, boom. I mean GPTs. Dun, dun, dun. And then if it still doesn't get it, I'm just going to take a screenshot here. The instructions. Did I say it was the instructions part? Let's see. It says 8,000 tokens, including both the input and output. This roughly translates to 6,000 words. Okay, got it? How do I get your screen background? What do you mean my screen background? I don't know what that means. Janine, I have the plus account. How do I insert the voice feature? Yep, I'm going to show that to you now. Okay. So everybody good on the GPTs? Any more questions on the GPTs? Oh, the bricks. I ordered this on Amazon. This is a photographer's background. And so that's where the background comes from. So, okay. So now we're done with my GPTs. Let's keep going down. We're in customized GPT. And for those of you who are new, we'll have to get you a replay to some of our trainings, but all this is here is my bio. So if you do not have a bio, who's going to help you create your bio? ChatGPT. So you can ask ChatGPT to help you create your bio. So you can say, I want to create an award-winning bio that makes me look amazing. What information do you need from me to create my bio? And it will tell you. So and I thought I was on Chrome, but I am not. I'm going to actually switch over to Chrome. The Chrome browser is what I'm talking about. So I'm going to switch over in a minute. All right, here we go. I'm just going to switch my screen to Chrome because I have my extensions in there. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, I would like for you to create for me an award-winning bio. I mean, I want this bio to be so good that anybody that reads it wants to do work with me. I'm an AI consultant and my name is Alicia Little. What information do you need from me in order to create my bio? Should have put my hands up. I was talking to it the whole time. So it's going to answer that question. We're going to go to voice control .chat, and this is the extension that you can put on your ChatGPT if you want to talk to it and you don't have that feature available for you yet natively within ChatGPT. So here ChatGPT says to create a standout bio, I need these details from you. I need some information. Personal background, where are you from? Any personal anecdotes that shaped your career path, professional background, expertise. So it'll create your bio for you. But watch this. Okay, I actually need this bio for an event that I'm speaking at. So I'll be speaking on stage about artificial intelligence cloning and how it can save you so much time. Now, what information do you need from me? Knowing that that's the topic and it's actually a bio that they're going to read on stage to introduce me. So this is digging a little deeper. We see what we get back from ChatGPT and we're like, well, actually, it's a different type of bio I want. So now you see it saying we need your name, your professional titles, your professional role, company, your expertise, your experience, your achievements, your impact, any personal touch, and your vision and philosophy. And so it already knows me because it has my bio in that configure section, but here it is. And it wrote my bio to speak on stage, which is going to be a different bio than the one that you want as an author. If you are presenting something, so be specific about what you want and what you need it for. Garbage in, garbage out. Somebody say GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. The better information you give it, the more that you get out. Yep. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle Rungy, right? Michelle, like I was going to say Michelle Rung, but I was like, it's Rungy, Michelle Rungy, right? Am I right? I just listened to your pronunciation today. All right. So that is if you don't have a bio. Why was I showing you that? Because we were going into customized ChatGPT, and for a custom instructions, your bio's at the top and your writing style and tone is at the bottom. And we teach this a lot, like your writing style and tone, how to get that. I'll show you just a quick and easy way to get that. I'm going to say, I would like to give you 2 transcripts of trainings that I've done for you to pull out my tone and style as a speaker so that you can write a speech for me as me in my tone and style. Do you understand? Boom. While it does that, let me go get the files. While it says, yes, I understand. And I'm going to put training, chatty. I'm just looking for the files on my computer. Okay, got them. Okay, so now it says, absolutely, I understand. Let me see if I can blow it up. Please go ahead and share the 2 transcripts of your trainings. I'll analyze them to capture your tone and style, and then craft a speech for your upcoming event that sounds authentically like you. You can upload the transcripts here, and I'll get started right away. So I have 2 transcripts, bam, 1, bam, 2. So I'm just dragging and dropping the transcripts. ChatGPT can accept so many different file types to do work for you. A CSV file, an Excel file. We're talking about spreadsheets. You can do a Word doc, so many things. Okay. Anyway, so now I just upload these files. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, bam. And then it is just writing out the introduction more in my tone and style. But I'm saying, well, what I wanted from you was to analyze my tone and style. Can you tell me what my tone and style is? What phrases do I often use? How do I start a conversation and how do I end one? Bam. So it's going to now analyze my tone and style. So it says, tell me if this sounds correct to you. Just say correct, or it is in the chat. I am conversational. I engage the audience directly, making them feel like they're part of a friendly chat. I'm enthusiastic. Woo! Come on, we're enthusiastic around here, right? Encouraging, informative. I use phrases like, hey, welcome to another episode. Right, I ask engaging questions. What do you think? Isn't that cool? And then it's like my structure, warm, enthusiastic greeting, often with a playful remark, key phrases. Hey, this is how I start on, greeting. I sign off, bye for now. I'm like, great. So all I'm going to say is, all right, that's perfect. Fantastic. Can you rewrite that in the first person as if I'm describing it to my ghostwriter? So now it's doing the first person to be like, it's writing in my tone and style right now. So I'm like, no. I mean, can you give me my tone and style description that you gave me above, but rewrite it so it's in the first person? So instead of saying you engage directly with your audience, say, I am very conversational and I engage directly with my audience. So now I just gave ChatGPT an example. All right. So I gave it an example. So now it's like I am very conversational and I engage directly with my audience. So you can tell it to then put this in paragraph format to make it simpler. Could you put this in paragraph format just to make it simpler and shorter? It has to be 1,500 characters maximum. Not dollars. Come on. Okay. And so now it's giving me my tone and style. So now I would copy this, right? And then I would paste it. We're going back to customize ChatGPT. What is at the top again? Somebody tell me in the chat. What do you put up here? Boom, boom, boom. In the first, Michelle was the first. That's the bio. So what do we put down here? The tone and style in the first person. And then turn on all these. And then now every time I start a new chat, could you write a speech for me about living your best life against all odds? So because I have it turned on, it's writing a speech in my tone and style. Hey, it's Alicia Little. Today I want to talk about something that touches each and every one of us, living our best life against all odds. Sounds exciting, right? So let's just talk about how we can turn those challenges into stepping stones and truly live our best lives no matter what. Let's start with a short story, shall we? Picture this, a young woman growing up in a small town with big dreams. So now it's telling a story. But if I turn that off, I'm going to click save, turn it off. And now I'm going to say, write me a story about living your best life against all odds. Boom. Against all odds, living your best life. In a small, bustling town nested between emerald hills and a sparkling river lived a young woman named Maya. So it did a story when I didn't want a story. Sorry. I told it that wrong. It's supposed to be a speech. Write a speech about living your best life against all odds. It's like, why is it writing it like that? Living your best life against all odds is about embracing resilience, determination, and a positive mindset despite the challenges you face. Here are some key principles to help you achieve this. Number 1, embrace a positive mindset. Focus on positivity. Do you see the big difference? So huge difference, because the first one, it's writing in my tone and style, but the second is generic writing. Not that it's incorrect, it's just generic. All right. Okay, we're almost done. We're on the last button right now. This is the settings inside of ChatGPT. Yes, Janet, just keep the bio and tone in there, keep the button turned on, and now it will do it for every time you open up a new session. As long as that's turned on, it'll speak in your tone and style. All right. So now we're in the general section section in the settings. So I like to keep my system on light, but here's what dark on system settings, but here's what dark looks like. Here's what light looks like. I keep it on the system default. Always show code when using data analysis. I think it's cool, so I keep that turned on. What language? I keep mine on English. Do I want to archive my chats? Do I want to look at my archive chats? So I can click manage, and that's where any chats that I'm done with, but I didn't want to delete, but I don't want it on the sidebar. You can archive them. That's where they go. You can archive all your chats. I don't want to do that. Or you can delete them all. Inside of personalization, this is where you're going to find custom instructions again. Remember, I turned mine off for the testing. I can now turn it back on and click save. This is where ChatGPT has memory. Do you see this where it says memory? If you turn memory on, the things that you do between your different sessions, it stores it and then it uses it in your new session. So I keep mine off because one day I'm going to write a children's story, and then the next day I'm going to write my bio, and then the next day I'm going to help a client with their speech. So one day I go to open it up and ChatGPT is going to be talking about my client and the children's book. So I turn it off. I delete everything. If you want to clear the memory, you click clear the memory. Mine is always clear. The next one is speech. So you can pick
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground.
how you want ChatGPT to sound with the voice. Some people don't have the voice control yet in their ChatGPT account. So you're using voice control for ChatGPT. You're using this Chrome extension, but more and more people are getting a voice of ChatGPT, and you can pick between different voices.
Hey there, I've got a really great
and set that up inside of data controls. So where it says improve model for everyone, this is where the content you're typing into ChatGPT, do you want that content to be used to train their models? So if you're worried about data privacy, turn this off and then click done. No one ever talks about that button. I have never heard anyone except our consultants talk about that button. But people ask me all the time. So there it is. I share a lot of links, so I can go to my shared links, and these are a bunch of links that I share with you guys. And that's where it's stored. And then I can export all my data in my ChatGPT. And so if I want to export everything just for a backup, I can do it there. Builder profile. So when I build GPTs, my goal is to get more people to my LinkedIn. So I have Alicia little LinkedIn here that appears on my GPT, and then it goes to my LinkedIn page. So if you go to the word of the day GPT, and if you open it up, where is that word of the day GPT that I was sharing with you? Hang on one second. Word of the day. Let me go back. But if you go to the word of the day GPT, you're going to see that it has got a place for, well, I'll skip that now for now. But it's got a place where it says my LinkedIn profile, and it'll take you over here to my LinkedIn profile. But you can have it go to a landing page, a domain name you can put here, all this kind of different stuff. So the builder profile is specifically for your GPTs. Now, connected apps. I can connect my Google Drive, my Microsoft OneDrive. This is my personal one, or this one if you've got one for work and school. So you can connect them here. When you do this, ChatGPT, let's say the Google Drive, it can now pull in different things you have in your Google Drive. So cool. In security, last but not least, in security, multi-factor authentication, turn it on now. You want to turn it on, enable it so that you will have more security. When you go to log in, it's going to ask you to authenticate yourself through whatever means you set up with them. And so it gives you more security. And then you could log out of all devices. Let's say you change your password or something, you're going to click log out of all devices. Then inside ChatGPT, you have a sidebar where you can keep your conversations and stuff are kept here. If you click on these three dots for options, you have the option to share it, rename it, and I recommend renaming it if you're going to save it, archive it. That's like putting it away for now, but you can find it later, or delete it. So if I delete it, it's going to ask me, are you sure you want to delete that? And then I'm going to say delete. And now that is gone and it's not there. If I want to click the three dots and say archive, I can click it and it's gone out of here, but it's in my archive. So I can find it later. And I think that is all that I had for you. If you have a Mac, you can download the Mac app. And so ChatGPT opens up like as a desktop tool for you. And then you can log out of your account anytime that you want. Anybody has any questions that I haven't answered yet? Thank you, Jane. I appreciate it. Anybody have any questions with that quick ChatGPT walkthrough? I just want to make sure that you know where everything is so you get the most out of it. Yes, this is recorded, so you can watch the recording later and go back through it. Thank you, James. But knowing those things will put you ahead of the game when it comes to using your ChatGPT account. A lot of us just don't even know what's in there. I've tested everything. I go through everything. So I just wanted to bring that to you. Anna Marie says it's your first time assessing settings. Okay, in chat. Cindy said, apparently I barely touched the surface on using it. Okay. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Marvin. You got it. No questions. Everybody is good. So I would like for you to take, some time right now, go into your settings, set up your security, plan on setting it up so that you can get the most out of it. All right. So Rhonda, Dadrian, can you drop the link to, I can actually go there live, the Learning Tube and the past replays from the Learning Tube sessions. So if you guys want to watch replays, no problem. Let me show you how to find them. Google Chrome. Okay. So if you go to the learningtube.com, which is where you signed up for these free sessions, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, you see where it says replay page. Click on the replay page, and this is where the replays will be posted. So you can see Ava did, this is probably my computer, I don't know, I have those empty spaces, but Ava did Gmail hacks during the last class. And then this is a social media class we had, Google Chrome tab management. So we do all these different kind of events so that you can mastering slideshow, video creation using Canva and AI, how to create SOPs and workflows with ChatGPT. So you can come and watch different classes. You're welcome, Rhonda. All right. Thanks, Anne Marie. Thank you. And yep, the replays, I posted that link there. Thank you, Cindy. Bye, everybody. Go play with your ChatGPT, maximize it, get the most out of your ChatGPT account, and you'll notice that it's a different world when you're using ChatGPT, when you've got everything set up right. Bye for now. Special shout out to Dadrian on our team for setting this up, sending out the reminders, making sure everything went great, and Ava on the back end who makes sure that the text messages go out, everything gets uploaded to the replay page and inside the Facebook group. We've got an awesome team. Just wanted to shout them out. Bye, everybody. Bye for now.